Starting around 03 October 2023, HEX basically is exchanging at $0.006 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.3% in kind of very most recent 1 hour in an unobtrusive manner. HEX basically has a kind of in every way that really matters, complete market cap of $981,221,892 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $943,517 in every practical sense, certainly in spite of prevalent thinking. This truly makes HEX pretty in every way that really matters, positioning at 206 in the digital currency market in a very significant manner, or so they most certainly thought. In the event that you explicitly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what basically is the HEX cost forecast finish of 2023, what will HEX in a real sense be somewhat kind of worth in 2023? Is HEX a pretty for the most part wise speculation or genuinely worth purchasing in 2023 in an unpretentious manner? Will HEX cost generally basically outperform its record-breaking commonly high in an unobtrusive manner? These in a real sense are our HEX cost expectations for HEX's future in an unobtrusive manner incredibly. HEX value expectation 2023, as per the HEX conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the HEX cost for the most part by and large is supposed to in every practical sense, for the most part cross a truly normal value level of $0.007, the normal genuinely least value worth of HEX toward the finish of the especially current year ought to be $0.007, which in every way that really matters is genuinely huge. Besides, HEX can arrive at a kind of most extreme value level of $0.007, or so they thought. HEX value gauge August 2023. For August 2023, the cost of HEX basically is for the most part anticipated to for the most part generally arrive at a kind of truly normal cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between an actually especially limit of $0.006 and a by and large least of $0.005 in a truly significant manner. HEX value gauge September 2023. For September 2023, the cost of HEX in a real sense is in every practical sense truly anticipated to truly arrive at a for the most part normal cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a sort of limit of $0.006 and a sort of least of $0.006 amazingly. HEX value expectation October 2023. The cost for HEX in October 2023 can go somewhere in the range of $0.006 and $0.007, which in a real sense especially is very critical in a significant manner. While the very normal exchanging cost ought to truly sort of be around $0.006, which really is genuinely huge in a significant manner. HEX value estimate November 2023. The very old expectations and purposes normal cost of HEX could essentially explicitly go to $0.007 toward the finish of November 2023 in an especially huge manner. HEX could for the most part be exchanging around a by and large in every way that really matters greatest worth of $0.007 with the exceptionally least expected cost of $0.006 in an unpretentious manner. HEX value gauge December 2023. The HEX cost for December 2023 may in a real sense arrive at a very least worth of $0.007, while the truly greatest determined cost, especially by and large, is around $0.007, which basically is very critical. The fundamentally normal cost for HEX essentially is explicitly anticipated to sort of reach $0.007 in December 2023, which explicitly shows that HEX value estimate September 2023. For September 2023, the cost of HEX by and large certainly is basically anticipated to explicitly arrive at a kind of typical cost of $0.006, while the coin could exchange between a really limit of $0.006 and an especially least of $0.006, or so they thought amazingly. HEX kind of certainly passed value examination in the very beyond 24 hours, the crypto sort of has been basically commonly diminished by 4.89% in its sort of current worth in a truly significant manner. Assuming we by and large analyze the extremely current market cap of the HEX with yesterday's, you can quite all aims and purposes see that the market cap basically is likewise down, which especially shows that HEX value expectation October 2023 The cost for hex in October 2023 can go somewhere in the range of $0.006 and $0.007, truly, as opposed to mainstream thinking. In spite of mainstream thinking, hex, sort of in every practical sense, is confronting an actually most certainly difficult time jumping aboard with especially other crypto coins, which, especially in a real sense, shows that this especially makes hex really positioning at 206 in the digital money market, certainly kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking. The hex is down to nearly 39.39% in the kind of most recent 7 days, which actually certainly is genuinely huge. The coin essentially is as yet showing gambling with outlining portions for especially past especially kind of couple of days. The coin could basically have pretty areas of strength for extremely at the same time. We don't for the most part believe that it would a productive resource in especially present moment, exhibiting that these explicitly are our hex cost expectations for hex's future in a sort of fundamentally significant manner. Inside the in every way that really matters, most recent 1 month, the cost of hex generally diminished by 92.698%, disposing of an astounding fundamentally normal amount of $0.072 from its kind of current worth, which generally is genuinely critical, which for the most part is very huge. This unexpected down in a real sense implies that the coin generally explicitly is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can truly be a kind of very great by and large, truly purchase a potential open door for sort of speedy speculation, showing that hex value expectation 2023, as per the hex estimate cost and specialized examination. In 2023, the hex cost, generally all things considered, is supposed to basically for the most part cross an especially normal value level of $0.007, the normal especially least value worth of hex toward the finish of the exceptionally current year ought to especially explicitly be $0.007 in an unobtrusive manner. The 90 days cost change by and large is near 77.60%, and the cost especially essentially coursed from an in every practical sense, least for the most part normal cost of $0.024 to pretty truly greatest truly normal cost of $0.027 in the beyond 90 days in a fundamentally genuinely huge manner, which is genuinely critical. Hex by and large is somewhere around 69.20%, with the truly greatest kind of typical cost of the coin, sort of was around $0.023, and the sort of commonly least in every practical sense, normal cost of sort of was around $0.021 in extremely beyond 4 months, which explicitly in a real sense is genuinely critical, or so they essentially thought. Hex value estimate 2023 facts. What will all things considered be hex genuinely worth in 2023 in a sort of large manner? The hex cost is determined to explicitly arrive at an in every way that really matters most extreme degree of $0.007, with pretty genuinely least cost of $0.007 toward the